Today, we're going to talk about a company that I've been following since its pre-IPO days and invested heavily into prior to its public listing. The IPO price was at 35 cents Canadian, so the current share price, which is under that currently, is absolutely ground level prices to get in my opinion. The company recently released multiple pieces of very exciting news, which I will be updating you on today. Before we get into it, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and bell icon to help with the algorithm. It really does make a difference, and I appreciate every single one of you. It motivates me to keep making content for you. Now let's get into it. The company is GameOn Entertainment Technologies, which trades as ticker symbol GET on the CSE and GMETF on the OTC. GameOn empowers sports and entertainment content providers with the world's simplest and most accessible engagement technologies, such as prediction games. Whether it's supporting TV networks, OTT platforms, sportsbooks, or leagues, GameOn helps partners turn their content, and this ranges from sports to reality TV to anything else, into enhanced social and interactive experiences via white-labeled mobile and TV apps. GameOn has secured white-label projects with several partners in sports and entertainment. Through their innovative gamification technologies and meta layers, including first-of-its-kind NFT integration, they bring fans closer to their favorite sports and entertainment content and increase engagement through community, competition, and rewards. First, let's talk about the most recent news releases, and there was one extremely flashy one last week, and this is the one here. Polygon Studios invests in GameOn, strategically partners to bring NFT games to the masses. So this happened last week, and this is a strategic partnership with Polygon to build NFT-based games on their Ethereum-based scaling platform. Yes, that Polygon, aka MATIC. The protocol and framework for building and connecting Ethereum-compatible blockchain networks. As I just touched on, its native currency is MATIC, and MATIC has increased 100x in token price in the last 12 months. One of the hottest names out there, Polygon will provide non-dilutive funding to invest in 50% of GameOn's ongoing product development costs. The Polygon blockchain boasts investors that include Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary, and many other high-profile investors. And back in July, Polygon announced plans to commit $100 million USD to projects leading the transition to Web3. So some of these include investments to DraftKings, Define, and now GameOn fits in this category. In addition to building NFT-based games, like the recent Chibi Dinos partnership, which we'll get into shortly, the Polygon investment allows GameOn to offer the full stack of capabilities from the creation, minting, and selling of NFTs to the game layers it already deploys, such as prediction and fantasy games. Now, for GameOn shareholders like myself, this is music to my ears. Having been an early investor in Polygon's MATIC, I understand fully what an opportunity this is for GameOn to get into the Web3 and NFT spaces while accelerating its product development in a non-dilutive manner. Polygon co-founder Sandeep Nailwal had this to say about GameOn, and I quote, "GameOn is one of the fastest growing game technology providers in the blockchain space. We're excited to support their development of NFT-based games on Polygon." Then we have this one. GameOn partners with NBA player-backed NFT project Chibi Dinos for first-of-its-kind gamification. And this is a very interesting initial partnership here. Now, this will only bring a small revenue in, 120K USD, but we start to see the potential here with the GameOn platform. This is going to be an incredible 80% gross profit. And this is what CEO Matt Bailey had to say about this partnership. And I quote, "NFT creators need ways to give their digital collectibles utility beyond collecting and trading. And that's where GameOn adds value with our innovative fan engagement technologies. Partnering with Chibi Dinos presents a whole new category of customers for GameOn beyond sports, TV, and live events," writes holders, allowing us to expand our total addressable market. Revenue streams like primary and secondary market NFT sales are uncapped in perpetuity and therefore particularly lucrative." End quote. What's important to note is that this is just one of many verticals for GameOn. Their plan is to basically gamify anything from news to reality TV to sports, esports, NFTs, etc. Hidden in this news release, we can see there is a significant ramp up in investor relations and marketing as well, which is always good to see with a small cap stock like this one with a tight float. For this, they have deals in place with Lambert & Co., Oak Hill Capital, and Lion Capital Investment Limited. Now, if you look at the average trading volume for GameOn in the last week and a half, you'll see that the trading volume has gone up quite a bit. So this is already paying dividends. Then we have this one. GameOn secures 3 additional prediction game projects with MX Player for soccer, tennis, and kabaddi. This is incredible to see GameOn expanding their partnership with MX Player, which we talked about in our last GameOn video, after just developing their cricket prediction game. As a reminder, MX Player is a massive partnership for GameOn. They boast more than 280 million users. Also to note, Tencent and Times India have both heavily invested into MX Player. Now back to the news release. These prediction games are all slated to launch in 2022, which coincides with major sports events such as the 2022 FIFA World Cup, multiple tennis tournaments in 2022, and the T20 World Cup of Cricket. Also announced last week, GameOn was able to secure up to $6 million US in a strategic investment from India's Brand Capital International. Now, this is validation that the GameOn product and business model works when one of the biggest Indian conglomerates is willing to take a significant stake in it. These strategic investors are not here for the short term. They are patient and willing to help GameOn grow with its reach and users. Now, a few notes about India's Brand Capital International and why this is massive. They are the strategic investment arm of the Times Group, which is the largest media conglomerate in India, owns the largest circulation of any English language newspaper in the world, multiple TV channels, radio, and podcasts. And as mentioned previously, Times India is invested in MX Player as well and helped them grow significantly in the past couple of years. So this partnership has a very natural synergy to it as well. GameOn can tap into all of Times Group TV shows and games while driving engagement and becoming a database of information for them. Finally, let's end things off by touching briefly on the financials and capital structure. In terms of revenue, nothing much to show as of yet, as of Q2, but we should expect a major ramp up in revenue as these partnerships continue to be announced. Their business model is to either license their technology to their partners or a revenue share model for advertising and sales. Both are extremely high margin with just a one-time development cost and low maintenance cost. These are the revenue projections as provided by GameOn in their investor deck. Probably should note that these are quite conservative and haven't been updated for recent and other new partnerships. The company is well cashed up for 2021 and 2022. Expected cash burn to be less than $250,000 per month. You can add up to another $6 million from Brand Capital as cash for further marketing and partnerships, and up to 50% on development costs being covered by Polygon. Now, in terms of capital structure, and this is as of August 30th, 2021, the company has 62.9 million issued and fully paid common shares, 9.6 million warrants outstanding, and 6.3 million stock options outstanding. There's also extremely high insider ownership at 70%, giving GameOn a very tight float, as I mentioned earlier. These are truly ground floor levels to get in at for GameOn with a $20 million market cap, but with investments from major conglomerates already. With marketing ramping up and further partnerships to be announced, this continues to be a strong buy and hold for me, as I expect a very short-term re-rate in stock price as investors find out about this gem. I actually interviewed the CEO, Matt Bailey, and I put that in my second channel. It was a live Discord AMA style interview for my Discord members, and I think it was extremely insightful and helpful for investors. So if you want to check that out, go check out my second channel, Jayconomics Interviews. I'll link that in the description below. Thank you for watching until the end and for the ongoing support. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and take care and invest
do it!
smart.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!